Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I've posted a video. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the October 2020 IPSY bag. It is so cute and I can't wait to go over all the products with you guys, what I picked this month, what I did as add-ons, all that good stuff. Fall is such a fun transition. I think we were all ready for fall to come. So I did want to create more of a fall look today with all the products that I received. So if you want to see how I got this look using the October 2020 IPSY bag, then keep on watching. Okay, so it's definitely been a minute, but I first wanted to just go over the bag, what's inside, what I got, and then we will test them all out and see what we like and what may have been more a miss. The bag for this month, I love it so much. It looks like this. I think their new thing is these little like drawstring bags, because this is the third one that I've got so far and I'm loving it. They're like all makeup, like a heart and makeup brush, blush. It's so cute. I love it. And the back says, "Your magic." A little dirty. I haven't even looked yet, but let's see. The same thing, I got to pick 3 products and then I did a bunch of add-ons too because I knew I was going to be making a video and I wanted a bunch of products to be able to review and show you guys. I'm going to show you guys quickly like the first thing that I got, and then I'll also put on the screen how much the product retails for. As we know, it's an IPSY bag. I'm not paying out of pocket unless it's an add-on. So first things that I got in my bag, and it's the Dr. Brant Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. Helps refine the appearance of pores, deep cleans pores, helps smooth the appearance of skin texture, and it looks like this, full size, because I do get the 5 full-size products. So that sounds like a really interesting product and I'm excited to try it. I'm not going to try it in this video because I'm not doing any skincare or anything like that. I'm strictly just doing makeup. So that's the first product. The second product I got is this LOVE+CRAFT+BEAUTY eyeshadow palette. I will open it up when I'm doing my eyeshadow, but this is just what the packaging looks like, and it kind of shows you the color scheme that's inside, which just looking at it looks really nice and fall colors. When we open it, I guess we will see what it actually looks like. I actually got another eyeshadow palette, and it's the Freematic Eyeshadow Pro palette. Not sure how to pronounce this brand, but I will show it. And then on the back, it just shows you the names of each product, and this one feels like heavy. I do want to mention that this eyeshadow palette was part of one of the 3 products that I picked. Next up, I got this lip gloss from Violet VOSS, and you know what? I really like the packaging. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a cute little V there. And then the gloss is in Adore. One of my picks. My last pick and the last product is this double feature half-caked lip glosses. So the packaging is super cute. There's 2 lippies in here. I believe there's 1 gloss and then 1 liquid lip. So I'm really excited to try one of these out. And then a bunch of add-ons that I will show you as we go on. So let's get started. I definitely want to just start with the face. Something that I got as a $2 add-on is the SMASHBOX Photo Finish Oil and Shine Control Primer. And it looks like that. Super teeny, but again, I paid $2 for it. So I wanted to use this. Squeeze some out. Looks like that. And then just put it there. So it definitely, I can just tell, okay, this is kind of strange, but it has like a cooling effect when you put it on the face, which is something that I feel like I haven't felt with a primer that I've owned. It's definitely interesting. It feels pretty nice. Now that that's on, I actually got another add-on, and it is this little guy right here. I mean, super small. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than this, but again, I paid $2 for this, and it is the Tarte Tinted Hydrator, and I got the color 22S Light Sand. I've actually never put on like a tinted moisturizer, and I feel that's what this is. So I'm excited to try it out. What I'm going to do is just squeeze some on the back of my hand. It may be a little bit dark for me. I'm just going to take a beauty blender and dab it onto my skin. So I know that I'm not really going to get a full coverage with this since it's more of a tinted product. Notice that it's not really covering up any of my acne, and I have a lot of it right now because of wearing a mask every single day. My skin is paying the price. The color is actually really nice for my skin, like kind of just blends right into my normal skin color, which I appreciate a lot. Now, giving it a closer look, I just looked in my mirror over here. I kind of actually really like it for a day that I feel like I don't want to do the full coverage caked on look. I feel like it gives me like a really just nice, almost like airbrush look skin, even though as you can see, it's not covering all of the spots that are a little bit troublesome, but maybe it's buildable. Let's try to build up a little bit more and see how that goes. I think that it can be buildable. I can already tell like it's building up, but my skin feels like really smooth and I don't even feel it on there at all. Like it really does kind of just feel like a tinted moisturizer, and this is my first time ever really using one. So I'm kind of impressed with that. What I'm going to do now is just put some concealer on off camera and some powder, and then I'll be back to try the rest of our products. I'm back, and as I was doing my concealer, I realized I also don't have any bronzer product or blush product, so I did bronzer and blush and my powder as well. So the whole face is done, and I do want to just comment that I really like the way that my face is looking with just this little tinted moisturizer. Like, I'm actually shocked. It feels really soft and so light, but I want to move right along, and I think the next thing we will do is move on to eyes. So as I mentioned earlier, I got these two palettes, so let's open them up and see what they look like. The first one I'll open up is the Freematic Eyeshadow Pro Palette. It looks like this. It's like pretty thick, which is probably why it was so heavy. This is what the palette looks like. So there are 8 eyeshadow shades and then what I believe is a highlighter. And the colors are nice, super fall. I'm noticing that these little guys are kind of sliding around. I think they're magnetic, so you can take them in and out, which I think is really cool. They are. So you can like take them in and out. I would believe that the brand probably has refills or other colors that you can put in if you like, and I always think that's a really cool thing to do with palettes. So all the colors are nice and fall. I see some good like highlighter shades. Feel a little bit pressed. They're not very creamy, but we will use some of these to see how they look on the eye. The next one I got is the LOVE+CRAFT+BEAUTY eyeshadow palette, and this one I actually chose for one of my picks. Oh, totally different direction, but still fall vibe. I really like this, and I just feel like this shade is calling my name. It's like a green emeraldy shade, and it's kind of like something different I definitely don't have right now. So let's swatch that. Super creamy. Oh, that looks awesome. Whoa. That payoff was crazy. So pigmented. I'm definitely going to use this. When you swatch it on camera, it's giving like a gold reflect to it, but it is definitely an emeraldy green color, and I am excited. Let's use some eyeshadow products right now. What I think I want to do is kind of like a halo look today. I think I'm going to focus on this palette, and then I will definitely use the highlighter shade from this one and maybe some of these highlighter shades for the brow bone and inner corner. I'm first going to just take a fluffy brush and put this shade right here, Tor'aha, all over the eye. Ooh, it's a little bit, definitely a lot of fallout, but that doesn't bother me. I think I've mentioned that in like some of my other videos, that fallout really doesn't bother me because a lot of good palettes have fallout. And just like a really neutral, like dull tan shade. And then what I'm going to do is take this shade right here, Agony, and I'm going to put it, also a lot of fallout, in the outer and inner of my eyes, because I am going to try to create like a halo-y look today. Like you could kind of see it. It's pretty. It's definitely subtle, but we are going to darken it up. I'm going to put some also in here and just kind of leave this middle portion as blank as I can. So I put that pretty much into the inners and the outers of my eye, and now I want to go in with this darker shade, Faunus. I'm not really sure, could be pronouncing that wrong, and I'm going to deepen that up. And this might be a mistake because I'm not really used to these like dark eyes, but that's what's going to be happening here. It's going to be a dark look, but I think it's okay because we are in fall now. We got the dark nails going on. I'm going to just try something different, and like I always say, that's the fun of makeup, because you can try new things. I'm putting that pretty much right over where I just put that other shade, and I'm gonna do that on both eyes. It's weird to look at myself with all this makeup on. I haven't worn makeup in so long because of teaching and just getting up so early and running out the door. I'm not used to like having this much makeup on my face, but it's nice to get to sit down and like play with makeup again. Now that we're really smoky and everything's all brown, I'm gonna go in with the shade, the Pyrite shade right here. So I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm gonna put it like right into the middle of the eye, just like right on top of those shades, and it's already coming off like super duper pretty. This is how that looks so far. It really does come off more goldy on the eye, but I like how it looks, and it's a different kind of fall vibey look for me. Okay, so I just went off camera and I kind of shaped my eye up a bit. I added some concealer, shaped it up because I wasn't loving the way that it was blending. Now what I would like to do is go in with this shade right here, Agony, and put some underneath the bottom lash with a pencil brush and kind of just smoke it out, kind of connect it to the top as well. It's a very subtle, like kind of like a coffee brown shade. I don't want anything too dark underneath because I think the top is already smoky and dark enough. So it kind of just looks like that and gives it a little more of depth and cohesiveness. Now that I added some smokiness on the bottom, I'm gonna go into this other palette right here, and I'm going to use this white shimmer shade right here. The shade is called Amanda, and I'm just gonna take a slightly smaller brush. Oh, that's my dog barking. Please hold for the dog barking. All right, I think he's done. So I'm gonna go into this frosty shade right here, and I'm gonna put it on the brow bone. Oh, I guess he's not done. And it is a really nice color for the brow bone, and some also into that inner quarter to kind of lighten everything up. That just completes the eye look. Moving forward, I think the next product I wanna try is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I got the shade 2, which is, let's see, warm golden blonde. So I feel like that would be a good match for me. It is so tiny, but let's see what the little brush looks like. I love all Benefit brow products, so I really don't think this will disappoint. So I've never really used a tinted brow gel. I think you just put it in your eyebrow. Looks like it's a really good color for me. I don't want my eyebrows to be too dark. And it gives my eyebrows like a really nice fullness. Like I really like that. That's so nice. These days, I don't really fill in my brows too much. Kind of having that natural brow is very in. So I've just been using just clear brow gel, but this tinted brow gel, kind of life-changing. I really like that. Worth the $2. And if I continue to like it, I'm definitely gonna buy the full size because this, it's just not it. I actually forgot this palette right here. I really don't know how to pronounce it. It has a highlighter shade in it, and I actually got this brush right here as one of my add-ons. It was $2, which is really great for the size that this is. This is meant to be a blush brush, but since I already put on blush and I forgot all about the brush, oh, that kind of rhymed, I am going to use it and use this highlighter in the palette as well. Put it on my cheek, see how it shows up. I mean, it's definitely subtle. This gives like a natural glow, nothing crazy. Moving on to the lippies. There are so many lippies that I got in the bag this month, and I'm excited to give them all a swatch. They kind of are all in like the same color story, very fall and dark. Let's start with this right here, which is from the brand Lottie London, Slay All Day. I really like how the component is frosted. This was $2 as well, and it is a matte liquid lip. So I'm gonna give that a little swatchy. I'm noticing that it's drying down super quick. Looks like that. Pretty fall color. I don't really think it goes with our eye look today, so probably won't be wearing this, but I did want to give it a swatch. It's drying down really quickly, which can sometimes cause a problem on my lips because liquid lips are so drying sometimes that my lips start to look like cracked. I got this Violet VOSS lip gloss in the shade Adore 960, and I'll give that a swatch as well. The dopelet is really cute. It's like that pear shape, which makes it really easy to apply. So this is a very pigmented gloss. I usually like these shades. I'm excited to try it, but again, I don't know how I would love it with this eye look. Moving on, in the double feature duo that I got. I got these two shades. I got a lip gloss in the shade Rich Rich, and it looks really interesting in the component. It looks like iridescent-y. I don't know. Like I've never seen a shade like this for lips. And then I got this liquid lip called ASAP, which is a bit darker. So let me swatch these two for you. First, I'll swatch this little gloss. Wow, it's a lot more clear than I imagined. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Definitely a lot more clear than I imagined. In the component, it looks like very iridescent. The liquid lip in ASAP, I'll just swatch it right next to the ASAP shade, which is honestly really pretty, and I think together it'd be a good combo. Out of all the lippies that I have here, I think these two might go the best with this eye look. Honestly, I'm not loving any of them with this eye look, but we gotta do it. I'm gonna first go in with the liquid lip right here, ASAP, and put that all over my lips. I love applicators like this because it makes it really easy to outline the lip first if that's something that you usually do. So I did want to mention, so far it feels really nice and hydrating. It's not like super drying. And this is also just with one dip. I haven't even dipped back in. I am going to dip in just to give it a little bit more pigment. I really like this color. Does it necessarily go with my spooky eye look today? Not really, but it is one that I might actually wear out. I haven't really been wearing color on my lips recently, but I really like this. It's making my lips look like very plump and like luscious, and I don't even have big lips, so I really like that. And then on top of it, I would like to add this Rich Rich lip gloss because I really am intrigued to see what it looks like on top of a lip color. So let's put that on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Okay, so that's definitely not what I was expecting, but it's super pretty. I will say the gloss is pretty sticky on the lips. Like as I'm talking, I feel like my lips are sticking together. So I don't know if I necessarily love that, but the combination's really pretty. This together is a really pretty duo. Like I said, I don't know if it necessarily goes with my eye look, but out of all the colors, I think it goes the best, and I really like it. I feel like my lips look like a lot more plump. Those were all of the makeup products that I received. I did also add this in my bag, which is the Geo Farewell Frizz Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. I think it's a pretty good size for $2. I haven't tried it yet because your hair has to be damp when you put it in, but I am excited to try that. And that was the last product that I received in the bag. I think I'm just gonna do a quick review, and I'll kind of go in order of what I used to tell you what I liked and some things that I maybe didn't like. So the first thing I used today was the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil and Shine Control Primer. I've used Smashbox primers before, just never this exact oil and shine control one. And I do really like the way that my face looks. There's no patchiness, and I don't think I look shiny or oily, which I do tend to get in the forehead area. So this was a win for me. I actually really liked this. Next up is this Tarte Tinted Hydrator. I really liked this, okay? I am surprised of how well the color matched with my skin and how velvety and weightless it was on my face. I will continue to test this out and use it and see how it reacts when my skin does feel really dry, which it is a little bit dry right now, but my face feels really nice and weightless. Next up, the palettes. So this is where it kind of starts to take a downfall for me. I didn't really love either of these palettes. From first glance, they did look really nice, especially this palette that I've already ruined. I did like this green shade, but I felt like they were a little bit hard to blend, and I don't know, nothing really stood out to me with the color story. I just didn't love it. That frosty shade that I used on top of my eye was a little bit flaky, and there was nothing that I was like wow about. I will definitely try it again. I wouldn't run to use these two eyeshadow palettes again. Moving on to another product that I did like was this little Gimme Brow Tinted Brow Gel by Benefit in the shade 2, which was like, I think I said warm golden blonde. Benefit doesn't disappoint me with their eyebrow products. I use them pretty much all of the time. So I really liked how my brows look like full, and it took about 2 seconds to go through and just darken them up a little bit. Moving along to my 4 lippies. So I can't really give the most fair review to these 2 guys right here. I did swatch this one. I will say it dried down really fast. So if it did that on my hand, probably would do that on my lips. I don't really love quick, really dry with lipstick, so I will give it a try for sure. The color was really nice, but it was very drying. The Violet Voss lip gloss looked really nice on my hand, and I do want to try that out. And this little duo right here, I really liked this duo, both from the brand Half Caked. It was really nice. The ASAP liquid lip was very like hydrating for a liquid lip. Like my lips didn't feel like they were flaking off. And sometimes that does happen. So I really did like this. And then the Rich lip gloss was different from a gloss that I've ever used. It was a bit sticky, but I think I can deal with it because the color was really pretty. Lastly, this little brush that I got here on one of my add-ons was really nice. It's so cute. It has like these 2 little diamonds here, and it's actually meant to be a blush brush, so you can kind of like get right in there. Would I use it for a highlighter brush again? Probably not. I think it's like a little bit large, but it was cute, and I think it was worth the $2 that I spent on it. Those are all the products and how I felt about each product. I love doing these videos. I have so much fun. It was so nice to kind of sit down again after a while and just try new products and see how I like them. I do hope to be posting a lot more. With being back in grad school and almost finishing and then working and teaching full time, it's been a lot, but I definitely want to get back here and keep creating looks for you guys and trying out new things. Thank you everyone for watching. If you could please like, subscribe, and comment and show me some love. You can comment what you did like, what you didn't like, what you would like to see me do next in a video. Anything will be helpful for me, and I love to read your comments and see your feedback. Happy fall, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. That is the review on the October 2020 Fall IPSY bag. I hope everybody has a great rest of the day, and thanks again for watching. Bye, guys.